Hey guys, what's up? Alec back with the daily stock market, and look at that. Tesla stock down to $292 per share. They're up 7.7% on the week. And if we scroll down, they just beat their earnings. It came in at 91 cents, was expected at 82 cents. So in this video, we're going to be going over all about Tesla earnings. We're also going to be going over Netflix earnings. We can see they're down to $456 per share. They lost $20 per share after hours, down 4.4%. But overall, we still see them having an excellent quarter and an excellent year too. So let's dive in real quick to Tesla and Netflix earnings in this video. Before we do that, just smash a big thumbs up on this video because you know it's going to be an absolute banger. Subscribe with post notifications on YouTube because it's the only place to find the full-length videos, and share this video with a friend. Now, before we dive in the video, I had to give a special shout out to all my Discord members. Here's a little peek into the daily stock market Discord. Here is the post your gain section where you can see all the success being had in the group right now. The daily stock market definitely killed it this week. Already my best week ever, and we're only halfway through. Up $11,000 in the past week, over 22%. Another success story, the daily stock market signal this week has had my account on fire. Time to transfer $700 back to my bank. Love making consistent profits. Remember to pay yourself first. Up 25%, $1,100. So accounts of all size are welcome. And you can see that this is just the success stories from today alone. Over 20 to 50 positive testimonials. Still haven't counted them all up yet, but there's so many positive testimonials in this chat just from today. Now, the main VIP chat is where all the members talk to each other, and as you can see, it goes absolutely crazy in there, but this one is where they post their gains. So let's just scroll up through it real quick so we can kind of see the success. So over 380% gain, $1,300, a $316 gain, another $1,300 gain. And if you're not an experienced trader, don't worry, because you can just follow along with a lot of these trades that I'm posting. I post exactly when to buy and when to sell. So all of the guesswork is taken out of it, and it's completely easy. Another 5,000 gain just on the day today, and the list goes on and on as we continue to scroll up. So what are you waiting for? Now is the time to have some success in the stock market. We're in a new bull market. Stop sitting on the sidelines. We see crazy amounts of stocks up. Nvidia is up over 100%. Netflix is up over 100%. Tesla is up over 100%. Meta is up over 100%. So how long are you going to sit on the sidelines? Okay, so let's dive into this video. First up is Tesla Q2 earnings highlight. We see a revenue beat, EPS beat, and a Cybertruck update. There's also more that we're going to be going over also, so make sure you stay tuned to the very end. Tesla reports second quarter revenue of $24.93 billion. Holy cow, that's a lot of money. The company shared updates on Cybertruck, which remains on track for 2023 deliveries, which is super exciting that we're going to be getting a Cybertruck delivered this year. Electric vehicle giant Tesla Inc. reported second quarter financial results after the market closed on Wednesday, and here are the key highlights. Okay, we went over the revenue. It was up 47% year over year, by the way. The revenue total beat Wall Street's consensus estimate of $24.48 billion, according to Bazinga. Okay, Tesla reported a profit of 91 cents per share in the quarter, beating Wall Street's estimate of 82 cents per share. So they had a double beat, not only on EPS, but on revenue also. Automotive revenue was up $21.27 billion, which was 46% year over year. The company reported solar power of 66 MW in the quarter, down 38% year over year, but in line with the 67 MW reported in the first quarter. Energy storage deployed was 3,653 megawatts per hour in the second quarter, up 222% year over year. The company highlighted its previous reported production total of 479,000 units and a delivery total of 1,000 units. Tesla called the second quarter a record based on production, deliveries, and revenue, and obviously EPS also. They went on to say that we are excited that we were able to achieve such results given the macroeconomic environment that's going on right now, that we're currently in. The company said operating margins came in at 9.6% lower than previous quarters. Tesla called the margins healthy given the price reductions in the first and second quarter. Gross margins were 18.2% lower than the 25% reported just a year ago and 19% reported in the first quarter. Average selling prices were down and impacted profit margins for the quarter, along with increased operating costs, according to Tesla. Tesla ended the quarter with 184 million in digital assets on its balance sheet, in line with the total reported in the first quarter. Tesla also reported 5,265 supercharger locations with 48,000 supercharger connectors at the end of the second quarter. Wow. Okay, so that's very, very interesting because that's where they're going to be drawing a lot of these partnerships in, like GM, Ford, Rivian, and everyone they're partnering with. So it'll be interesting to see that supercharger grow not only in America, but Canada and South America, and even in China and Europe as well. What's next? The Cybertruck remains a highly anticipated vehicle and was a big topic in the earnings presentation. At Gigafactory Texas, in addition to continued success of the Model Y ramp up, we are also working on equipment installation for Cybertruck production, which remains on track for the initial deliveries this year, the company said. The automaker said it is testing Cybertruck vehicles around the world for the final step of certification and validation. This might be the most unique vehicle product in decades, with the coming trials and testing new technologies. Tesla also said it had made notable progress on the 4680 cell production lines. Cybertruck remains on track to begin initial production later this year at Gigafactory Texas. In addition, we continue to make progress on our next generation platform, which is very, very interesting, and hopefully we'll get some updates on that soon, and that could propel Tesla stock higher. Artificial intelligence also was mentioned several times in the presentation. Tesla is starting production of its Dojo training computer, which is obviously going to be competing with things like ChatGPT and Bard. Tesla said it remained committed to its goal of 50% annual production growth, with a target of 1.8 million vehicles produced in 2023, which would be ahead of the target of 50% growth year over year. In conclusion, we're focused on cost reduction, new product development that will enable future growth, investments in research and development, better vehicle financing options, continuous production improvements, and generation of free cash flow. The challenge of these uncertain times are not over, but we believe we have the right ingredients for the long-term success of the business through a variety of high potential projects. And I have belief in them also in Tesla. I think that if you're not investing in Tesla for long term and you're just doing short term investing for Tesla, then you are definitely messing up. In my opinion, it is always a good time to dollar cost average into Tesla under $300 per share. We can see that $310 per share is a pretty good resistance for them. Last year, they had a triple top at $308, $309 per share. As you can see, it touched on September 20th, August 15th, and then also August 3rd. Now, fast forward to July 2023, present day, we're approaching that $300 to $310 per share again. So will it bounce off and go lower? Or will it break right through the ceiling and move higher into the $350 per share and ultimately reclaim new all-time highs? In my opinion, the latter will happen and come true. It's just a matter of time. That's why personally I'm dollar cost averaging it for Tesla. No matter what the stock price is for the next 12 to 24 months, I believe in the stock for long term, and it's a stock that's going to be a big part of my portfolio over the next 5 to 10 years. Now, briefly going over Netflix, they are down 4.68%. on the day after hours. So what happened? Because if we scroll down, we can actually see that they did beat on their EPS. Their expected EPS came in at $2.85, and their actual EPS came in at $3.29. So what happened with Netflix? We see that Netflix said the second quarter revenue increased 3% only year over year to $8.19 billion. Obviously, you could see the differences between the two companies like Tesla and Netflix, one increasing significant amounts and Netflix only increasing 3%, and also missed the consensus estimate of $8.29 billion on revenue. Okay, the company reported quarterly earnings of the 3.29 per share beat, which we already went over. The company ended the quarter with 238.39 million global paid subscribers, which is up 8% year over year. Fantastic to see the growth. We want to see that in the double digits, but I will take the 8% growth. That's good. While we've made steady progress this year, we will have to do more work to do a re-acceleration of our growth. We remain focused on creating a steady drumbeat of must-watch shows and movies, which is exciting, improving monetization, growing the enjoyment of our games, and investing to improve our services for our members, the company said in a letter to the shareholders. Netflix sees the third quarter revenues approximately $8.52 billion versus the estimate, which was a little bit higher, $8.68 billion. The company expects third quarter earnings to come in at $3.52 per share, which was above the guidance that was expected. Our updated expectations reflect lower cash content spend in 2023 than we originally anticipated due to the timing of the production starts and the ongoing WGA strikes. The company said, we expect revenue growth will accelerate in the second half of 2023 as monetization grows from our most recent paid sharing launch, and we expand our initiatives across nearly all remaining countries, plus the continued steady growth in our ad-supported plan, Netflix added. Netflix shares appear to be facing weakness due to the top-line miss and weak revenue guidance. Earnings and overall subscriber numbers were bright spot on in the quarter. So overall, I think Netflix should not have fell 4.6%, and it could be a good idea to pick up a call tomorrow morning, first thing in the morning, because people could realize that the stock shouldn't be down 4.7% on that earnings announcement because it really wasn't that bad. However, it's going to be extremely risky. And remember, if you want to see exactly what I'm doing, strike prices, expiration dates, call options, puts, Netflix, Tesla, make sure you message me on Instagram, the only place to get on the close friends list and the only place I will DM you back. The Daily Stock Market, 205,000 followers, 790 posts. Thank you guys for all the love and support you show on every single video, and I hope you enjoyed that video. Also, if you did, leave a big thumbs up if you haven't already. Subscribe on YouTube for the full post notifications, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Remember, don't time the market, buy the market. Peace.